name is Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for a Capricorn. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. I put in like the mammoth candle over here, so now there's like barely enough room for everything else on my table. Deepest apologies to the lady or whoever that thought my setup is like super cluttered or triggering. To each their own. I like having everything right here. Yeah, hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you everyone for the likes and subscribes and all that jazz. I'm in one of those like annoyingly happy moods, so bear with me, okay, you guys? I promise you'll still get some sass. Alright, let's see. What should we start with? Alright, we'll do the spirit animal deck. Ooh. I feel like some of you are a little bit out of order. We'll find out, right? Alright, what do we have for Capricorn, please? We have Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. It's a great way to start the reading, don't you think? Plus, this cow is looking fly. I mean, like, I don't know if some of you like to wear flowers in your hair. But I feel like some of you are just looking pretty darn good. Then we have Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. So I feel like there's a decent chance we'll see, you know, like Wheel of Fortune kind of cards coming out here, because it looks like you've probably been through some difficult times, but now with the miracles are endless coming out, especially with all the sunflowers on this card, I feel like there's some good karma coming your way. If you haven't already heard, 'tis the season to be reaping what you have sown. If you've been, you know, putting good out into the world, you have a lot of good coming back your way. We have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. So that can be as simple as clearing out your closet, making room for some new clothes. But it could also be more complicated, right? Like, you know, you have people in your life that you probably need to cut off, that kind of thing. Then we have Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. So it might be time for like a little vacation or one of those like, you know what, I just don't feel like working today. I don't have anything to do, but I am not going to be working. That kind of thing. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm feeling the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. So let's see what else we have for you, shall we? What else do you have for Capricorn, please? So we have Eight of Swords. This is the past energy here for you, Capricorn, or of course the person you're dealing with. Take it how it resonates. It looks to me like there was some difficulty here for you trying to determine who you could trust, what you could trust. I think there was even some issue in terms of whether or not you could trust yourself, you know? And intuition may have been difficult to come by, or you were disregarding it, but it left you feeling like you couldn't really move because you didn't know what the right move was, or if you would make the situation worse by moving. So we have some hidden energy. If you're new to my channel, that's where it flips over but doesn't fall out. And it's the Four of Cups. So somebody here felt rejected or maybe even bored, but there was something here about the situation that just didn't thrill. We have the Two of Swords, clarifying kind of both Cow Spirit and Wasp Spirit, because there's only 4 of these. And I feel like that's speaking to kind of like this period of stagnation where I think you did get some healing done, and you were able to feel a little bit more capable or a little bit more confident. But there was still this concern in terms of, like, not a lot of cards have your main character being blindfolded, right? They're both blindfolded. But you were moving to the Two of Swords, which is less stress and anxiety and more about feeling like you can't move. So I feel like there was something here where you identified the person that was making you feel this way, but perhaps you just felt like the love or the history that you had with them or have with them is just a little bit too much in terms of discarding this situation as quickly as you might have otherwise. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming out to clarify Wasp Spirit. I think that you found yourself working harder than somebody in a situation. You were putting in more than they were, and it was painful for you to realize that you had invested more than this other person was willing to invest. You really felt like kind of betrayed, you know? Like, how could this person treat me this way when they know how well I've treated them? We have the Ace of Wands coming out kind of sideways here. So I feel like there's this new beginning here for you. I love this card because it's a spine. And I feel like there's a very clear reason here, right? Spirit is saying, find that spine, be a little bit, well, let's say this, be assertive, right? And when you know you have some trash to take it out. Don't feel bad about it. Have a spine. If you're like me at all, it can be much easier to get defensive or even like aggressive when you're protecting people that you care about. But it's much harder to do those things for ourselves, right? It's easier to swallow some of the pain or difficulty or rejection that comes our way than watching somebody we care go through that. But you have to add yourself to that list of people that you care enough about to stand up for, because the universe here is handing you a spine, literally. Capricorn, they're literally handing you a spine, so take advantage. Tell them what time it is. All right. Then we have the World. And to me, this is saying there are endings that you will be bringing about. It might be uncomfortable, might be a little bit weird or whatever, but this is also going to bring about beginnings for you that you want. Just make sure that you're taking time to heal from this situation. What else do you have for Capricorn? We have the Emperor and the Three of Swords in the reverse. So this is interesting because Three of Swords in the reverse, clarifying the Eight of Swords, to me really comes across as, I didn't think you could hurt me that way. I didn't think you had it in you to be so heartless. I didn't think you could claim you care about me and disregard my feelings that way. I didn't think you could do it. But when we have the Emperor clarifying the Two of Swords, I feel like the progression here suggests that you started to remove that blindfold and see this person that you were dealing with as somebody who was manipulative or controlling or selfish. And it started to make sense to you. I know now who you are capable of being, and how you are capable of acting towards me. You identified this issue, but it was still a problem in terms of this Two of Swords. How do I leave? Maybe you lived with this person, maybe you had a family with this person, but with this Ten of Pentacles, there was some history here. There was something you had established. There were dreams of the future with this person. And with the Seven of Cups, there was this moment where what seemed so clear, the plans that you had made for your life, Eight of Pentacles, super clear, all of a sudden now there's this nebulousness, right? There's this, now there are different paths that I could consider, or things that I'm going to have to look into, because I can't stay in this path that I thought was once mine. Now I have to look at what makes the most sense for me. And it's ridiculous. That one dude from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia would be jealous of these giant hands. But this is telling me, Capricorn, 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 you are far more capable than you think you are. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I can fucking do this. Right now. There's a mirror around you. Shit, use your fucking phone's camera. I know you're on some kind of device right now. You are capable. You can make this happen. You have a new beginning. You have a spine being handed to you. Take advantage. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. All right, so another interesting kind of morbid take, right? Because we have this hanging from a noose. Spirit has a sense of humor. This is clarifying the world, and if you remember, what I said to you was, there's an ending here, and this ending is required to bring about this new beginning for you, and a spine is required to get through this process, right? And here we have your blessing, a really fucking big one, by the way. Like, that would take somebody out. In fact, you can see from the bones it maybe already has. But there's something here about your handling the shit you need to handle in your life. See you later, Karen. I ain't got time for your shit no more. Whatever it is. Those endings bring in your blessing. Those endings bring in your blessing. Do not ignore your intuition. You have discernment. You know who needs to get shown the door. Do it. And if you haven't heard me talk about this before, I have literally seen unexpected financial blessings come in an hour after I told some douchebag I wasn't going to be his friend anymore. Sup, Cam? All right, so we're going to clarify with the Black Tarot, and then we'll call it a day. What else do we have for Capricorn, please? So the other thing I have to point out is, do you see how there's a skelly in the center of the, sorry, that skeleton, in the center of the pentacle, and he's wearing this hat? It kind of makes me feel like it's a dunce cap. For those of you who are unaware, that would be like a tall pointed hat that people would wear when they were in trouble in a classroom and made to sit in the corner. So I feel like there are going to be people who want to make you feel like an asshole for cutting people out of your life or doing what's right for you. And I hope you save this little snippet here and replay it in your mind when people give you attitude. Fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. That's how I feel. That's how you should feel. Because if you're literally not hurting anyone, you're just going about doing what makes sense for you and protecting yourself and enforcing your own boundaries, why should you care what people think about that? it's probably coming from a bad place, right? Like, oh, you're mad that I didn't let you treat me like shit? Saz. We have Five of Cups and Knight of Wands. This is the Black Tarot. This Five of Cups card is one of my favorites because we have a skeleton here who's reaching. This is somebody who knows that they have fucked up. They're trying really hard to figure out how they can kind of move past the mistakes of their past, but this isn't going to happen. And the other thing to note, at the top we have 3 cups that are overturned and 2 that are still standing upright. For many of you, this signifies that there are 3 people who have done you wrong in the last, call it 5 years, that need to be shown the door. 3 people. And 2 who have been there through thick or thin, and you need to bring them in, give them a hug, high five them, whatever the fuck you want to do, take them out for a drink, whatever. But 3 people are on the chopping block, and you got to use your discernment to figure out if any of them are capable of change, and you need to be harsh. With the Knight of Wands, these are people who would be quick to ask for help from you and then disappear the second that you needed it. Why would I want that as a friend? Why would I want that person in my life? There's a word for that. Fair weather friend. Or more like fucking needy. Oh, I love this card. High Priestess. This is clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So this is saying to me that when you start to see some blessings come through that impact your abundance, that could mean love, that could mean wealth, you are being asked to operate with the High Priestess energy, which is somebody who doesn't tell everybody her business. So what do I mean by that? Don't post all your fucking coffee orders on Facebook, for the love of God. Don't tell everybody when you go on a vacation. Don't tell everybody I'm falling in love with this person. Don't say, oh my God, I just got a promotion and I'm going to make $20,000 more a year. If you win the lottery, you get the point. As lovely as it is to share the good things in our life, this is also what brings about people who are jealous and petty and want to find a way to hurt you. I know for a fact that there are probably about 3 people, maybe more, that would love to know what my next move is so that they can fuck it up for me. Steel trap, fucking good luck. I'm not going to tell you. I might tell one person and they don't care that you want to know. Don't tell your business to everybody. First of all, it's just kind of annoying when people do that. Alright, here we have the 8 of Wands, and I love this illustration because it's clearly communicating that rapid transportation of information or actual action. And then we have somebody running at the top. I don't know if you can see that as well because it's kind of abstract. But in the top corner there's a guy that's running. When you have information that comes in to help clear up this confusion on what you want for a new beginning and how to achieve that new beginning, don't let anybody stop you. You fucking let that fire and that passion and that desire to have this new beginning push you forward, and you block out everybody. I mean, sure, there might be some advice here and there, but literally that's probably from 1 or 2 people. Everybody else can eat shit. Not really, but just shut up. I don't care. I'm doing what I need to do for me. So then we have, the 6 of Cups. This is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. And this is also something to do with your past, right? And I'm actually getting two different messages here at night. Number one, we have three people walking in the middle. So I'm going to point that out again. There are three people from your past who have done you wrong. If they cannot pass the litmus test of accountability, meaning a genuine, heartfelt apology followed by changed behavior, then they can learn their lessons on their own. I gave you a chance, maybe even 5. Don't blame me. So 6 of Cups, this is somebody that can represent or, be the reason why we have this blessing hanging from a noose, right? Somebody who makes a departure so that you can have a blessing come in. But we also, I think, have for some of you a possibility that there is somebody coming back from your past who has done healing on their own, and what was once dead could be brought back to life. So for some of you, you have unfinished business with a soulmate, and when you get rid of these assholes, you allow this person entrance back into your life for some lovey-lovey. So don't fuck that up. All right. This is the Tattoo Tarot, a smaller one. I have 2 of them. Different, like this is the other one. This is more like, I think it's called neo-traditional. All right, what else do we have? We have the moon coming out. So the people who have hurt you in the past, these are the people that were secretive and didn't want to be honest with you. These are people that would have rejected you or sought to make you feel rejected. So not necessarily just a, no, I don't want to kiss you. This could have been something where like they tried to fuck with, your job or your friends. 3 of Coins. This is all about community and work. So yeah, these are people that would have tried to fuck with you so that your strength would have been compromised. Because you guys have to remember, if people can like pick at you a little bit here and there, kind of woodpecker style, and slowly beat you down into this situation where you're lacking in confidence and strength, then you're easier to manipulate, right? It's a slower decline into manipulation. So we have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. This is clarifying the 8 of Wands. So I feel like this communication that's going to make you move quickly is going to come from somebody that you do not have good memories from or with. And I'm really stuck on this cross, so I feel like this is somebody who uses religion to control people. But like you really don't see any evidence of them using that spirituality or religion to care for people. It's just to control people. And then we have the King of Cups. So for those of you where you have a new opportunity with somebody from your past, this is the King of Cups. They could be a water sign, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Otherwise, this is just somebody who has some very deep feelings for you. I think for those of you that do have this coming in, this would be somebody that you've known for quite a while, not just like, a year or something. And then on top of that, I would say this is potentially somebody who has a little difficulty when it comes to showing particularly difficult emotions like crying or, being upset over how you talk to them, that kind of thing. I hope you enjoyed the reading today, Capricorn, and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And throw me a like if you can. Thank you. See you later.